Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have something kind of interesting. So this is a 2020 Lincoln Corsair. And if you guys don't know, the Corsair is based off of the Escape. So what I want to find out in this video is if the Corsair is worth it and if it's more than just a rebadged Escape. Because this one, the MSRP I think is around $43,000. This is just a Reserve with nothing else. Doesn't have any additional packages, doesn't have the upgraded engine, doesn't have all-wheel drive. It's just a Reserve and that's it. This is $43,000, and to get a fully loaded Escape, it's around like $38,000. So let's see if the Corsair is worth it. So starting off in the front here, we have LED reflector headlights and high beam. We have LED accents right there and an LED accent right here, and we have LED fog lights down there. I really like the way this looks, so I will say in my opinion it does look a lot better than an Escape. And we have the nice Lincoln badge in the front. No front camera on this model because, like I said, it's a Reserve, which is the higher trim level, but doesn't have a bunch of tacked on options. Coming to the side here, we have these 225, 55, 19-inch tires. It's a pretty nice wheel design. It would make it look a lot more premium if this was either gloss black or if it was body colored. I feel like that would make it look a lot more premium than just having the black plastic. But I like this little Corsair badge. It used to be called a Lincoln MKC, but now it's called a Lincoln Corsair. LED turn signal right here. We also have an LED puddle light underneath, and these are power folding mirrors. So that's really nice. Got some nice chrome trim around the windows and all that. Nice roof racks. Looking up here at the roof, we have a panoramic sunroof. And since this one is black, I don't know if they painted the whole roof black, but it does blend in very nicely with the panoramic roof. Coming to the back here, all LED taillights. These nice slim and trim, cool looking taillights right there. And I think the taillights turn to these if you open up the lift gate, since the lift gate is, or I should say since the taillights are attached to the lift gate. So I think that's for safety reasons. So that's kind of interesting, that design there. Got nice dual exhaust coming out the back. I think the back end looks very classy as well. Got your Lincoln badge up there and your backup camera. Let's see if these license plate lights are LED. I'm not sure. I should do a night video on this car actually. I feel like that would be very interesting because Lincoln is pretty good with lighting. Okay, I don't have the keys on me. I'll check that out later. But there's one last little look before we go ahead and pop the hood. All right guys, just pop the hood here. You can see we do have a hood liner. We also have hood struts. This is the 2.0 turbocharged 4-cylinder. It has 250 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. It propels this Corsair pretty well, as you guys will see in the driving portion. And there's quite a bit of room to work around the engine bay if you ever need to fix anything, so that's good news. And this one with the front wheel drive gets 22 city, 29 highway, and 26 combined, so it gets pretty decent MPG as well. All right guys, looking at the door handles here, we have smart key access on all 4 doors. They didn't skimp on just having it on the front too, it's on all 4. Then we also have this really nice keyless entry pad right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. So looking at the door panel, you can see it looks a lot more premium than a Escape would. So we have nice soft touch material up here. We have this cool vinyl or leather, whichever it is, material coming along here. Looks very nice. We have automatic up down for all 4 windows, just like on high-end Escapes, but this one has those power folding mirrors I told you about. Got our light controls, and then this is to control your seats. So there's no power adjustments right there. It's all on the door. So that's how you adjust that. And if you're wondering what this button does, you press that button and then you can adjust the lumbar in the middle screen. Looking at the seats, it has this nice leather, very soft, comfortable seats. Has a really cool design to it. Then we have our little Lincoln sill plate right there. Got all our lighting controls. They even made this look more fancy than a Ford vehicle. Then we have a power tilt and telescoping steering column. So that's really nice. But let's go ahead and hop inside. All right guys, just hop inside here. You can see the key looks just like a normal Ford key, but it has the Lincoln logo. And then I think this is actually shinier than the Ford keys. The Ford keys looks more aluminum. This looks more like chrome looking. So that's kind of an interesting little touch they did there. But push button start right here. That's funny, the Lincoln chimes. Sounds more classy, I guess. The instrument cluster looks just like a Escape's instrument cluster, but it just looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more elegant, a little bit nicer, a little bit different font, stuff like that. But you can go through the same thing. You just press this to go through your different things here. See, we have our trip info, we have the fuel economy, tire pressure, eco coach. You can scroll through quite a few things in there. You can also adjust right here. You can see there, display setup. And when you press a button, it like changes this up. So that's really really weird. Hopefully okay. Yeah, that's a little bit confusing on how that works. But this is your cruise control over here, and then your audio controls. And then your voice command button is right here. It's kind of an interesting spot for it. I guess if you're driving, kind of push it like that. But the steering wheel feels really, really nice, actually. Very smooth, very soft leather. Really good steering wheel. I really like it. And you also have your lane keep assist over there, and then your wipers. It doesn't say A on the wipers, so I don't think they're automatic. Yeah, I don't think they're automatic wipers. Looking in the center here, we have Sync 3.4, but this is the Lincoln version of Sync, but it's still Sync 3.4. It's a really good system, but the Lincoln obviously looks a little bit nicer. You can see the quality is just really nice, different fonts and stuff. Makes it look just a little bit more luxurious. Looking down here, we have our parallel park assist. This one does not have front sensors and all that, so it can't do like the perpendicular and pull out assist. This one has driver assistance tech. You can do that just by pressing this button in the middle here. Then camera, this one doesn't have a 360, so it shows the backup camera. Looking down farther, we have our gear shift indicators right here. You just push the button like for park, reverse, neutral, drive. Obviously you need to press the brake, but that's how you use it. That's kind of funny, it's like a piano key. Then down here we have our audio controls. That controls your screen up here. And then this is all your climate controls, dual zone, automatic climate control. Heated seats on this one. No heated wheel or cooled seats on this specific trim, but I think that is an option. Looking down farther, we have a little cubby down here that you can close. It does have a light and it is lined in felt. We have 2 USBs in there and a 12 volt. So they got you covered in there. There is ambient lighting in the cup holder, but you can't see it right now. We have our drive mode selector right here, our electronic parking brake. And let's open this up here. Okay, so yeah, we're pretty decent amount of storage in there as well. We have a light and it is lined in felt. Looks like there's no additional connectors or anything in there though, so you'll have to use those ones that are over here. Let's look at the glove box. Okay, looks just like an Escape, but it is lined in felt and there is a light. On Escapes, you can't get a light in there or in here, even on the titanium. So I'm glad that they included that on the Lincoln. Let's go and look up top here. We have a frameless auto dimming rearview mirror. We also have LED lighting, and this whole assembly just looks a lot nicer than the Escapes. This one does have the panoramic moonroof option. Does have your glasses holder right here. We do have garage door opener and illuminated vanity mirrors with LEDs, of course. And then I just want to show you guys just the passenger side here. Passenger seat has the same nice adjustments as the driver. It just doesn't have the memory seats, but really good looking seats. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat and see how I fit behind myself. So let me show you guys up front here. I'm 6'5". My knee does kind of touch this thing if I like extend it out, so that is a little bit annoying. On Escapes, you don't have to worry about this like sticking out. So that's how I fit in the front. Quite a bit of room for the leg space. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat. All right guys, one thing I just saw that I forgot to mention, that's really nice. It has light up door handles. So you can see the door handles light up at night. That's why I want to do a night video on this. So stay tuned if I get a chance to do that. But looking at the back door here, same nice materials as the front. This is hard touch though. On the front, I think it had all like vinyl right here. But you do still have the nice vinyl right here. You have your window controls and a little bit of storage. Looking at the back seats, there's actually, wow, there's a lot of space back here. Wow, that's really impressive actually. We have a fold down center armrest with cup holders. In my opinion, I like when it's on the actual armrest because this is kind of flimsy, but that's the way they chose to do it on the Lincoln. See what I'm talking about? Okay, there we go. We have air vents back here. We have 2 USBs, so that's very nice. No heated rear seats on this model, but I'm pretty sure that's available. But yeah, lots of room back here. Let's go ahead and see how I fit. Yep, just like what I thought, no problem at all. Wow, this Escape platform is actually really impressive. Look at all this room I have. And if you're shorter than me, you'll have absolutely no problem fitting back here. So you can see there's quite a bit of space in the back seat, so that's very, very impressive. These seats can also slide back and forth with a little lever up here if you want more legroom or if you want more cargo space. It is power, of course, just like what you'd expect. We have a LED that's right here, but surprisingly there's no LED on the lift gate. So that's kind of strange because 2020 Escapes had an LED up here and right here. So that's interesting. I thought on the Corsair they would have they definitely have the two lights on it, but very nice trunk area. It even has carpet on the sides. You have a 12 volt over here. You can fold down the two rear seats just by a button over here, and quite a bit of room. And looking under here, oh, that's kind of nice. They even made this area nicer. So this has a bunch of carpet instead of like the cardboard styrofoam look of the Escape. All right guys, let's take this Corsair for a quick spin. So this is how you use it. Go ahead and push the D button, and let's get going here. And let's see if it feels that much different than a Escape. All 2.0 Escapes are all-wheel drive. So it's kind of interesting having the 2.0 front-wheel drive setup. Nice and quiet, very smooth. Steering feels good. I like this really smooth, soft steering wheel. The suspension, I don't know if I noticed a difference, but I feel like the suspension is a little softer. It's nice and quiet, and the transmission so far seems to be very smooth. No, no clunkiness or jerkiness. Let's go ahead and turn off onto the street and see how the power is. And it does have some drive modes down here, which I'll put it in Excite in just a second. That's kind of like their sport mode. Then take off here. Oh wow. Very impressive power. That was like a third of the throttle. Oh. Wow. Yeah, power is very good in this. Let's go ahead and pop it in Excite here. It's kind of confusing to find it. See, do I go to the right or to the left? Okay, it looks like I go to the left. There it is. Okay, found it. These seats are so comfortable, guys. So just the whole feel of the vehicle. I mean, this does kind of protrude on my leg here, but just the whole feel of the vehicle does feel way more premium than the Escape. It's already okay, we got someone pull out in front of us, but it's already slipping a little bit of wow. Yeah, the power is very impressive and it rides very smooth. So I'm impressed with the Corsair so far. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. Let me know if you think it's worth it over an Escape. But I will see you guys in the next one.